Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be solving multi-step compound inequalities, and I've just kind of laid out some steps for us to do that. So step number one is to figure out, is it an and or an or problem? An and problem can be written without the word and in it, or can be written with the word and in it. And an or problem always is going to have the word or. So if it's an and problem written without the word and, you're going to split the problem into two parts and then solve for the variable in both parts. If it's written with and or, it's already going to be in two parts, just solve in both parts. And then you got to check to make sure your answer makes sense. If it's an and problem, your answer should be in between the two numbers, and if it's an or problem, it can satisfy one or the other or both. So both can be pointing one way, both can be pointing the other, or they can be pointing in opposite directions. So now we're just going to go through a couple examples. So here is an and example without the word and written in it. So first step is to split it into two different problems. First, you take what's on the left, so the middle and the left number, and write it as 1. And then you're also going to do the middle and the right. So now we have two separate problems separated by and. So now all we got to do is solve for the variable in both. First step to doing that, since they're both the same, is going to be subtract 6 in both on both sides. So on the left hand, you get 7x is less than negative 56, and on the right hand, you get 7x is less than negative 14. Then you're going to divide by 7 on each side in both. And on the left side, you get x is greater than negative 8. And on the right, you get x is less than negative 2. Now graphing that is going to look something like this. We got to put our points on the line. And it should always be in numerical order. Negative 8 is smaller than negative 2. Smaller number goes to the left. Then we have x is greater than negative 8. Greater than is going to the right. And since it's strictly greater than, it's an open circle. And then we have x is less than negative 2. Less than is going to the left. Once again, an open circle going that way. Now you could also see this shown in the green. It's showing the same thing with the open circle shaded in between an open circle. Now here's an or example. We have 2x plus 7 is greater than 27, or 3 plus 3x is less than 30. For this one, you just need to solve both individually. So in the left one, we got to subtract 7 first on both sides. And then the right one, we need to subtract 3 on both sides. When we do that, we get 2x is greater than 20, and 3x is less than 27. Next step is divide by 2 on both sides in the left, and 3 on both sides on the right. When we do that, we get x is greater than 10, and x is less than 9. So now we need to put our numbers on the number line again. Put them in numerical order, so 9 would go here, 10 would go there. And then since this x is greater than 10, open circle, and we're going to the right. And x is less than 9, open circle, and we're going to the left. So that is all for the notes today. Hope things are going well, and please ask questions if you have them.